Good afternoon, YouTube. My name is Brandon, and welcome to episode 5 of the Pile Trailer Rebuild series. Lola, we got welding to do. You ready to do some welding? What do you see? She's not into welding today, I guess. She's more for looking for squirrels. But we got to get this thing done. Let's get to welding. Since the last episode, I just pulled out the trailer axle so we can get that painted. I welded on a few of the cross members, basically every foot. I put the cross members on it, which that's all just repetitive, straightforward stuff. And I put in the vertical braces in between the two ends that we already had on from, I think, maybe episode 4 or episode 3. But before we start digging into this thing, I want to go over the budget with you guys. For metal, that's 2x2 in 1.5 inch angle. We're at $43. For the springs, $47 for both, shipped right to the door. I found this company online, and I'll tell you, super good service, and that's important to me. The company was Hannah Trailer and RV Supply, and they're out of Wisconsin. So, and I just found them through eBay. So I'll put a link to them because I'm really happy with their service, and I'm super happy with their prices. The hangers and the U-bolts were $50. That was at my local trailer supply store. The fenders, $20 a piece, and I'll show you those here in a minute. The tires, $52, sent right to my door through Walmart. $20 in paint, and we're gonna spray it. We're at a total of $252 for materials, and then we got to add in $40 for Matt's wire for all the trigger pulls. Matt's gonna kill me when he sees this, but so we add $40 in for all the trigger pulls for Matt, so that gives us a new grand total of $292 for materials. We still have to buy taillights. What do you guys recommend? I'm looking at LED, a little pricey, but I'm thinking that maybe that's the last time I gotta buy them versus the conventional lights. Let me know what you think on that, and are there any drawbacks? Do I have to do anything special with the tow vehicle? I honestly don't know anything about the LED part of the lights. I'm liking the idea of the lights. They're a little bit more, but I'm thinking that set it and forget it type thing, or I'm hoping. And we still got to put a floor on the trailer. You guys are giving me a ton of ideas on that, and it's been super helpful. So for cost wise, I got to price out the metal. I got to price out the wood, but they've already given me a price at my local yard of $52. That's cut. That's cut to size and everything. I can just go there and drop it in my frame and weld it. And now we got to factor in labor, right? So we got 24 hours of labor so far. And let's just say you're counting your time at $30 an hour. We got $720 in labor in this trailer. So we've got $292. We don't know what the LED lights are. The metal floor, let's just say metal, $52. I think the metal is going to be less than the wood. $720 in labor. So without LED lights, that gives us a grand total of $1,124. So that's what we're at right now into this trailer, $1,124. Let's see what we could buy one of these trailers for. There we go, $239 out the door, gone. See you later. This episode is now officially being renamed. It's going to be the Pile Trailer Rebuild Series, Episode 5, how to build a $239 utility trailer for $1,124. do right now is I'm going to finish up a bunch of the welds on the top side. So we got the welds here on the top of the hitch to finish. I'm going to put in this center brace, and we've got everything on the top side to weld. So all the way around the cross members on the perimeter and along the center part of the hitch. So I'm going to get to welding that up right now. Oh, one more thing. I've got new tires, and I had the rims the tires taken off the rims, so I got to wire brush those down and paint them up. Alright guys, you saw me moving all around from like side to side, back and forth, and that's so you don't put too much heat into it in one place. What you want to do is kind of jump around front to back and side to side and try to keep all your heat spread out. That's kind of important because you don't want to put a lot of, you don't want to warp it at this point. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up these wheels with a wire brush and get them painted up. So when we put our tires on it, they're done. So we'll have brand new tires, because those other ones were junk. We couldn't have those. And these are the fenders we're going to be using. Alright, so I've got these wheels all ready. They're all prepped and they're ready for primer and they're ready for paint. But rather than just mix up a small batch of primer, I'm going to mix up the primer and do the axle at the same time. I'm just using some Rust-Oleum. It's a rusty metal primer. I'm just going to dust it on, put it in a HVLP gun, and mix it with a little mineral spirit. Alright guys, I apologize. My camera died during the priming part, but there it is, all primed up and ready to paint. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned next week where we're going to get the floor on it. We're going to get the fenders on it. We're going to get the axle in it and hopefully start painting it. It's been a long day. I'm going to go. I got my grill fired up again. I'm going to have some vegetables on the grill. Oh, and don't forget, make sure you choke your 4.5-inch angle grinder or it's going to start hard.